Now, where do your friends and family or yourselves go to? From Singapore, and of course, of basically the top 10 cities that you see, a good number of them are Australia. All right, so India, a lot of Indian travelers, a lot of travelers from Hyderabad, they come through Singapore and right down under to India as well. If you look at the number 1 and number 2 cities, that's Sydney and Melbourne, and of course number 5 you've got Perth, all right, and number 7 you've got Brisbane, all right, and obviously you've got other countries like obviously Jakarta, and then of course the United States and San Francisco and so on. Okay, all right, latest figures in August. All right, and of course there is a reason why a lot of people come to Singapore and come through Singapore as a stopover as well. And of course that's because we've got very, very strong tourism products that opened basically just last year and this year. We've got the two integrated resorts, Marina Bay Sands and Resorts World Sentosa. A lot of you are very big fans of aquariums. Of course, the Marine Life Park is the largest aquarium in the world. That is at Resorts World Sentosa. And of course, we've got the Singapore Zoo and the Night Safari. We've got a brand new attraction called the River Safari. And for those of you who love flora, we have opened what has been called Singapore's biggest garden, and that is, of course, Gardens by the Bay, which opened last year. Okay? Now, we know also, I mean, my parents are big fans, and a lot of my friends from India are also huge fans of cruises. All right, and of course, Singapore has worked very, very closely with Costa Cruises, as well as Princess Cruises to Singapore. So what does that mean? That means a lot of Indian travelers like yourself, you fly to Singapore by aeroplane, obviously, right? And basically what you do is you then go to the cruise center and you take a cruise around Southeast Asia as well. And that is getting increasingly popular because you get two modes of enjoyment, basically, within one holiday. I explained this to many media as well. A lot of people think an airport is just an airport. It's a place where the planes would come and go, and that's it, like an interchange for aeroplanes and airlines. But for Changi, we do something a little bit different. For Changi Airport, we have something called the Changi Transit Program, and that is very, very popular within for Indian passengers as well. If you are flying Singapore Airlines or Silk Air, and you're transiting through Changi, for example, you're going to visit a friend in Sydney or Melbourne, and you fly through Changi and you're on Singapore Airlines. What happens is that all of you will get a $40 voucher, which you can use to shop, get something to eat, get a massage, all right, anything at all. Basically a $40 voucher per person, which means to say, this is 40 Singapore dollars. That means if you're traveling within a family of 5, you get $200 immediately.